first one here is the story about Cathal Freeman, who was inspired by somebody on the internet in Cheltenham and has gone, I would say, a step further. Last week we told you about this guy, his plans to run a marathon in his back garden while soloing a hurl. Well, he went and did it. He literally did it. His goal was to raise 20 grand for the Irish Cancer Society and the HSE staff. And this morning, his GoFundMe has taken in over 50 grand. So this is a phenomenal achievement. And, it's certainly making us all feel a little bit inadequate this morning, Owen. What's your plans for the afternoon?
Not this, anyway. This is unbelievably impressive. This is obviously something that was done in the UK with a marathon runner, but Mayo stepped up to shame the UK and actually do a far better version of it. And they put a sliotar on a hurl there for the full marathon. So incredible stuff there, and absolutely fantastic idea as well. 50 grand already for charity. That is quite something. Yeah,
over 200 laps completed. You can see there from the B-roll. This is it was live on Mayo GA TV. So congratulations to everybody for putting that together. It is a phenomenal achievement, and that would make you feel like you need to be inspired and get up and do some stuff. Some people are doing some stuff.
They are. Here is Dublin GA launching the hurling hit a sliotar over your house into a jug challenge. David Tracy has been showing off his skills.
And piss off your dad. That's the other part of this.
Yes, absolutely crucial. So we can see the video here from David Tracy. This is obviously
the dad's reaction is the thing that makes this. What the? And the bit that David Tracy, which you can't hear on the video there, is people are going to say this is fake. No one has any cynicism at this time. This is a time of coming together, national outpouring of solidarity, and I think that what he's done there is one of the most skillful things I've ever seen on or off a hurling field. Owen.
The Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor 2021 will go to David Tracy's dad, I think.
Jonathan, so everybody's WhatsApp group is aflame with bad videos, bad jokes, rubbish, essentially. Most of the wild speculation about the army storming the barricades and the streets and us all going into martial law, because the WhatsApps were copied from American groups. They've stopped. It's just now bad jokes and bad videos. Jarlath Regan, though, has said that don't send me another video via WhatsApp unless it's this good. So we had to steal this. This is absolutely sensational. It is a volleyball playing dog, this is legitimately amazing. The dog is really good at volleyball. Certainly, I don't know if you played volleyball after Olympics when you were a kid, and you'd be like, okay, this is much harder than it looks on TV when the world-class athletes are actually playing at an Olympic level. But this dog could actually make it to some of the Olympic teams.
Yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking, though, watching this. The fact that the dog only just passes to his buddy. He never actually goes for the glory himself to actually whack the ball over the
spikes.
net. No, absolutely not. He's just there to assist, and he's been a very good boy, and he's let his friend there have all the glory when it comes to this particular game. So a little bit heartbroken, but maybe that's just the lock-in blues kicking in there. So that's the most talented dog athlete today. Right, so we don't have any live sport to bring you, but we do have these kids perfectly creating a load of iconic goals and celebrations. This is brilliant. Have a look at this.
I don't know how many million views this has now, but it certainly had 2.5 yesterday when I saw it. This is the type of thing that's going to do like 40 million views over the course of the next few days, because it's going to roll forever, essentially. So many of the goals are recognisable.
Oh, so many. So as you saw there a moment ago, he started with Wayne Rooney's goal. And I think the best part about all of it is actually the celebrations. Well, it's not the best part about all of it, but it is a nice cherry on the cake. Cristiano Ronaldo's. I'd like to know how many attempts he took to nail it, but I'm sure it's first attempt. Superb. Again, Ronaldo celebration, absolutely nailing the head. Then he does Maradona, Hand of God, which was fantastic. I'm not sure are these English kids, and obviously well able to look back on a terrible moment from England's history on the football pitch, and then the Ronaldinho chip against Chelsea, or not the chip, the little pivot with the foot, and then a toe poke to the back of the net, and again celebration nails.
Yeah.
This almost most impressive than the Thierry Henry goal against Manchester United.
and the Life of Riley in the background as well. So hopefully there's no copyright issues about it. And the Lightning Seas, good fellas, Liverpool fans though. So I don't know how they're going to feel about the whole thing. The celebrations is great. The goalkeeper is perfect as well. That's it. Like there's two kids in this. It's not just it's not just the goal scorer who's getting all the glory. It's the precise and proper reaction of the goalkeeper in each of these instances, with his like slightly theatrical version of it that makes the whole thing.
It's true. The thing that went most viral over the course of the weekend, though, was a lad pouring a can of Guinness, and the Twitter account. Apologies, I'm just going to grab the Twitter account here. Who actually had it was Owen Callan. This got over 1 million views. We can see him there with the Guinness half filled. I was surprised at how viral this went over the course of the weekend. I'm not sure. Did you feel that same level of surprise, sure, or what was your thoughts on this video before I give my take?
My thoughts on this video were kind of ruined by reading the comments underneath it going, oh, well, he's going to get violence disease. This guy's going to die from drinking this can because he hasn't wiped the top of it. I'm like, how do you know he hasn't wiped the top of it? I mean, all you're seeing is this bit. You don't know that he wasn't like, sterilizing the can for weeks beforehand. Is it a special glass? Do you need that specific type of glass for this to work? And
no.
And I just want a pint.
Well, okay, that is definitely
9:30 in the morning. I'd be happy without one right now, but like a properly pulled pint.
It would be nice, but like, are you not an aficionado of the Guinness can anyway? Like, it has Owen Callan actually just revealed to people that Guinness cans are actually kind of magical anyway. They have the little widget inside, and if you pour it directly upside down, you will get something that resembles a good pint. Now, I will give him this. I've seen many people drink cans of Guinness and pour it in upside down, and you get a nice pint, but nothing has been as impressive as this. I will say that. It is an extremely good-looking pint, and it looks like it's straight out of a tap. But I think people are losing their heads completely about this thing when it's not that special. It's great. It's very, very impressive. But it's the can doing all the work.
You're saying you knew this? Is that what I'm to take from your mini rant? This is no big deal because you knew exactly how this was done already, and so what's the big deal?
Well, exactly. It has a little widget inside, and like, I mean, maybe that speaks more about me than anything else. That one of the things I know a bit about is actually Guinness cans, but and maybe everybody else is actually kind of on a moral high ground compared to me down here, actually knowing about one thing and one thing only, which is Guinness cans. But yeah, no, honestly, it's a work of art. It absolutely is. But the Guinness can is there to be poured directly upside down. You do not pour a can of Guinness like you pour an ordinary can of beer or lager. Everybody knows that, or so I thought.
They don't. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I mean, I just assumed the widget is like a little thing. It's to keep it so that it prevents it from settling in the can. But then you open it and you just pour it normally. No? You pour it upside down fully? Everybody knew that? Why did they not put ads out on TV showing you how to do this?
Since I've been a mere pup, I knew that was how you poured a Guinness can. Directly upside down. Don't even touch the side of the glass. Don't even touch it like you're pouring a pint of Guinness. Straight upside down, straight into the can. The messier, the better. But I will say, I have tried many a time to do it, and it always looks good, because how can it not look good? But Owen Callan's is definitely better than anything I've ever produced.
We had a little insight into what Sport Without Fans is like with WrestleMania on over the weekend, though, and I know this is a big weekend in your life every year.
I wish, like, I mean, I every year it comes around, it's like, oh, I should have got into this for the last couple of weeks and actually got on the WrestleMania bandwagon. And that feeling more acute this year, given it's one of the few sports we have available between this and the Belarusian Premier League. But the big news from WrestleMania over the course of the weekend is that Rob Gronkowski is a WWE champion. So he pinned, according to a New York Post article I'm reading, he pinned his friend Moho Rawley on Sunday to become the 24/7 champion on the second night of two-day WrestleMania 36. This took place in Orlando, close set, as you've mentioned. So Gronkowski, who was the host of the event, nearly won the belt, which can be defended anytime and anywhere on Saturday night. Instead, Rawley broke up the 30-year-old Fox Sports analyst pin attempt on R-Truth to claim the belt. And then Gronkowski afterwards says, I've won 3 major championships in my life. That's cool and all, but that's in the past. It's all about this belt. So Rob Gronkowski, WWE champion, things you never thought you'd say.
Oh, I don't know. I think there was always a good chance that Rob Gronkowski's entire career has been leading to the moment where eventually he wins WrestleMania. Like he is the main event, and he is the new, what's her name? Becky.
Becky Lynch. Sorry.
Yeah. So Gronk is the new Becky Lynch. That's it. Right. If you want to get in touch with us, 087 180 tonight on Off the Ball. Stephen Kenny joins Joe Malloy. Then there's the Newsround Monday Night Rugby and the football show as well, all live from 7 o'clock.